Welcome to this prenatal upper body strength yoga practice. So today's practice is going to be for those days where you've got a little bit more energy, and we're going to be focusing, as I say, on that upper body strength. You often find when baby starts to grow, boobs start to grow, we get a little bit of rounding through that upper back, just because of the weight, where the weight is distributed. So we're going to be working on strengthening the upper back. So you will need a strap today. You could use a belt or a towel instead, and just pop that to one side. Let's find a cross-legged position together. If you're feeling a bit sensitive through your joints, you can always pop a pillow under your bum or something, like get comfy. Relax your hands onto your knees, onto your thighs, maybe onto baby, and close off the eyes. Take a smooth breath in and a long breath out. Taking this opportunity of stillness to settle into the practice, settle into your body. And just watching how your breath flows today. Letting go of everything that's brought you to this moment. And letting go of any predictions of the future. And allowing yourself, just you and baby, to rest in this present moment, to check in. Starting to deepen the breath, so breathing in through the nose, sending it down towards the belly, towards baby. And as you breathe out, feeling yourself settle, shoulders drop, sitting bones root to the earth. Wonderful. When you're ready, blinking your eyes open. You're going to place your hands onto the knees if they aren't already. We're going to take a seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, leaning forwards, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, hug baby in, chin to chest. So in your own time, in-breath pulls you forwards. And the out-breath draws us back. So I'll demonstrate from the side here. So inhaling forwards. Exhaling back. You'll find yourself rock on your sitting bones, which might feel quite nice. Just articulating through the vertebrae. Just noticing how much space we have. Wonderful. As you inhale, sitting up nice and tall on both sitting bones, reach your hands up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, take a little twist over to the right hand side. So bringing the hand across, maybe it comes to your shin, maybe you can reach for your thigh or your knee. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, can you twist just a little bit more? Lovely. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And taking a little twist over to the opposite side, just as far as feels comfortable. See if you can keep your shoulders dropping away from the ears. So we're nice and long through the neck. Lovely. Inhale, reaching the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, bring them out in front. Find your all fours position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath our hips. But if that doesn't feel quite stable enough, totally feel free to make it a bit wider if you need. Spread the fingers nice and wide. This is a very subtle movement here. So as you inhale, you're going to drop your chest down, squeeze the shoulder blades together so the shoulder blades touch. Good. As you exhale, push the shoulder blades into the ceiling. So it's not quite cat-cow. It's just a drop, a depression, and then a push of the shoulder blades apart. So it's just the upper body. Hug baby in. So baby is kind of next to your spine. And keeping the pelvis as neutral and the tummy as neutral as you possibly can. So squeezing the shoulder blades, feeling them touch together, and then feeling them push apart. So it's a very subtle movement, but it just brings a little bit of attention in between the shoulder blades. It's a really small area that does a big job. So it's nice to give it a little warm up before we get really into the practice. You might find that it gets warm quite easily there. keep your neck nice and long. Lovely. Good. And then come into a neutral place with the spine now. Good. As you inhale, you're going to extend your right leg back in space and then float your left fingertips forwards. Keep the back of the neck long, finding your balance here. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, hand comes down, knee comes down, opposite side. So left leg extends, push through the heel, find that strength through the glute, and then your right hand reaches forward as if you were going to shake someone's hand in front of you. Good. Feel your body move and adjust. Lovely. As you exhale, lower. Good. So we're going to do one breath, one movement. So inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, lower. So nice and controlled. Inhale, lift, left leg, right arm, and lower. So it's about the quality of the movement rather than the quantity here. So nice and slow. Feel your back body really working here. You want to keep your center as still and stable as you possibly can. Wonderful. Let's do one more each side. So the right leg, left arm. Exhale to lower. Inhale, left leg and right arm. Good. Exhale to lower. Good. Spread those fingers nice and wide, tucking the toes, hovering the knees 1 inch off the back. 1 inch off the mat. Hug baby in close towards you. Push the shoulders into the sky. Lovely. Feel that warmth created in that shoulder area. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. So you take downward facing dog however feels good for you. If you'd like to take your feet wider than you usually would to maybe allow for space through the hips, space for baby. You can have a little bend into one knee and the opposite knee if that feels good. Lovely. Good. And then bending your knees, you're going to walk your hands back towards your feet and come to a nice easy forward fold. So make space for baby, so maybe take the feet a bit wider, let the head drop down, really relax your shoulders, give them a little shake out here, relax through your jaw. Wonderful. And then slowly walk in the hands up the legs, coming up to a standing shape. When you get to standing, reach your hands high, lift out of your waist. And as you exhale, hands to heart center. Wonderful. Turn your toes out. As you inhale next, reach your hands high overhead. And as you exhale, come down into your yogi squat. Lovely. Inhale, walking the hands forward. Come into an all fours position. So knees underneath our hips. Spin your inner elbows forwards. And then take your knees just a little bit further back. Good. Point the toes, take a breath, and as you exhale, come down to a modified Chaturanga. Good. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale to lower. Inhale, push, elbows hugging in. Exhale to lower. Inhale, push. Exhale, lower. If you need to bring your knees a little bit closer in, you totally can. It'll make it a little bit easier. Let's do one more. Exhale to lower with control. Elbows brush ribs. Good. Inhale, push the floor away. Lovely. Big toes together. Resting back into child's pose. Take your knees wide to make space for baby. Breathe into those shoulders. If you want a more fiery practice, you can totally come to downward dog as your resting pose here. Relax through the jaw. Steady through the breath. Good. As you inhale, let's all meet back in an all fours position. So dropping the knees down if you're in downward facing dog. Good. Walking the hands back, coming over the feet, back into yogi squat briefly. And then from here, head down, bum up, turn the toes forwards. Inhale, hands onto the knees or the shins and lengthen. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good. From here, you're going to reach your arms out in front. Lengthen your tailbone back. Breathe in. Exhale, swim the arms back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lovely. Inhale, reach it forward. Hug baby in. Exhale, reach it back. Weight is in the heels. Inhale, reach it on forwards. Exhale, stretch it on back. Good. Inhale, reach it on forwards. This time as you exhale, bend the knees more and relax. Fold. Relax your head. Nice. Walking the hands up the back. Take up your legs, coming all the way to standing. Big toes out to the sides. Take a huge breath in, reach up. Exhale, yogi squat. Inhale to all fours. And this time you're going to keep your knees underneath your hips. Spin your inner elbows forwards, swooping cat. So as you inhale, you're going to shift the weight forward and roll it back. You can roll your hips all the way back if you want. You can make them as big or as small as feels good today, but just make sure your elbows are tracking backwards so they're brushing against your rib cage here. Hugging baby, and it's almost like you're giving your baby a little rock here. Just feel that warmth grow within the shoulders and the upper back. Should feel really good. Feel nice and strong through that upper back. Lovely. Let's do one more. Good. Either resting back into child's pose if you need it, or into a downward facing dog. Yogi's choice. You take what you need. Come back to the breath, breathing in and out of the nose if you've lost it. Wonderful. And then let's meet back in an all fours position. And then walking the hands back, rolling over the feet briefly into yogi squat, dropping the head down, turning taking the bum up. Inhale, halfway lift, hands onto the knees or the shins. As you exhale, fold. Relax the head. And then walking the hands up the legs. Inhale, reaching the hands high. Look up towards the thumbs. And as you exhale, hands to heart center. Very, very nice. Good. Turn your big toes out to the sides. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Yogi squat. Calm down. Take a seat. Good. Come forwards to all fours. Crawl it forwards. And then you're going to step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. So you've got lots of space for baby there. Good. Inhale, reaching your hands high. And then as you exhale, just settle into the hips. So if it feels too much to kind of really sink down, don't do it. Just go to like 70 or 80% of your capacity. So you don't want to be overstretching here. Good. Reaching the arms up. Good. Hugging baby in. From here, we're going to grab our strap. Sorry, I should have said have it closer by. Grabbing the strap. And you want to pull it taut. Hands are about a bit wider than shoulder width, so really pull it taut. As you inhale, reach it up and overhead. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, bring the strap to touch like your upper back. Imagine like if you were a weightlifter or something, and that's where you kind of hold the bar. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Bring it down, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhaling up and exhaling down. So keep your strap really taut, and it's almost like you have to create your own tension here because we haven't got any actual weights with us. Just creating your own tension is enough to really work those muscles and build strength. Lovely. Exhaling, bring it on down. Lovely. Inhale, reach it on up. Exhale, bring it out in front of you. Come back to all fours. Lovely. Step your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, settle your shoulders and just settle into the shape. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can. If you want to take your stance wider, you can. If your balance is maybe a little bit off, that's totally fine. And then you're going to grab your strap, same thing here. So keep the strap nice and taut. Inhale, reach it on up, lift out of your waist. Exhale, bend the elbows. It's like you're cactusing out your arms. Strap onto like the upper back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep the lower half really stable. And feel that lovely warmth generated in that upper back. Lovely. You're doing really well. Lovely. Let's do one more. Inhale to lift out of the waist. Exhale, bring it on down. Lovely. Inhale, lift. And then as you exhale, lower the strap down, come back to all fours. Good. Sitting back onto the heels. If this isn't comfortable, grab a blanket or you can sit cross-legged if you prefer. And then we're going to grab the strap. Bit wider than shoulder width. Let's start quite wide actually, and you can always come inwards and make it harder. Pull the strap taut. As you inhale, you're going to reach the strap up and overhead, hug baby in, keeping your arms straight. You're going to take the strap all the way behind you. So if you start to bend your elbows, take your arms wider. See, with my arms really wide, it's really easy and like very, very fluid. So test yourself. You might want to just come in a little closer. And then as you inhale, reach it up. You'll find like a humpy point. Keep your arms straight and move past it. So you feel that stretch through the chest, really getting into those shoulders. But maybe it feels good to have the arms really wide and just enjoy like not so much tension and just enjoy the movement, you know? So yeah, use a towel or a belt, but the key is to keep the strap really taut and the arms really straight, and then you really work into that shoulder. Perfect, really nice. Inhale, come back up and over here. Good. Releasing the strap to one side. We're going to need that in a minute. Give your shoulders a bit of a move, just noticing how they're feeling. Perfect. From here, you're going to bring the hands down, tuck your toes, and come to a forward fold at the top edge of your mat. So you can like have a little waddle to the top edge of your mat, soften your knees, grab your strap, and then slowly roll up through your spine. Use your hands for support on your thighs if you're feeling like your lower back needs a little bit of love here. Good. From here, grab your strap. Wider than shoulder width. Strap is taut. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. So imagine you're a weightlifter, you've got that bar above your head. Good. Pouring the weight into your left foot. You're going to pick your right knee up here. Good. Don't worry if you need to like test the balance. Maybe your right toe is remaining on the floor. Good. From here, with control, you're going to slowly step that right foot all the way back until you're in a high lunge position. So no rushing. There is nothing to rush for here. Take your feet a bit wider so they're almost on like train tracks. It will really help you with balance. Keep your back leg really straight and strong. Breathe in. As you exhale, dropping the strap back behind you. Remember, you can take the arms wider if you wish. Good. As you inhale, straighten up both legs, take the strap up and overhead, and then option to lean it forwards here. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, and you're really getting into that left hamstring. Lovely. Inhale, reaching yourself up, bend into that knee, taking the strap behind. So a little flow here. Inhale up, straighten up the front leg, and over on the exhale. Good, I'm going into this bush. Inhale up, bend the knee, strap up and overhead and behind. One more. Inhale, reach up, straighten that front leg, folding forward, strong through the legs, hugging baby in. Lovely. Inhale, reaching up, keep both legs straight. You're going to shift the weight into the front foot, so a slight bend in that front knee. Bring your right knee back up, whoop, and then place it back down, opposite side. So shifting the weight into your right foot, pick up your left foot, maybe the toe stays on the floor, maybe you want to reach it up, and then slowly send it on back. Keep the strap really taut, it will help you with balance. Good, and then take your feet on train tracks, so a little bit wider, strong back leg, take a breath in, exhale, taking the strap behind. Good, inhale, reach it up, straighten up that front leg, and then folding it forwards, getting into that right hamstring now. Good. Inhale, reach, bend into that front knee. Strap comes behind. Inhale, reach it up. Straighten up that front leg and fold. It can just be like a tiny little lean. Good. Inhale, up, bend, over. Last one. Inhale, up, straighten, fold. Good. Inhale, up, bend, over. And then this time, inhale, reach it up, straighten. Both legs are straight. And then begin to shift the weight forwards, bend into that front knee slightly, bringing the left knee up, and then placing it down. Lovely. Bringing the arms down. Take the strap, just pop it to one side. Good. Give your arms a bit of a shake, your legs a bit of a shake. Really, really well done here. Let's take our feet out into a yogi squat shape. Take a breath in, reach up. And as you exhale, calm down into that yogi squat. Hands can come to heart center. They can rest onto the floor, up to you. Nice. If you can prise open those hips, release through the lower back. Perfect. And then bringing the hands behind. Come find a comfortable seat. So cross-legged, kneeling, totally up to you. Sit up nice and tall. As you inhale, take your arms out wide. And then as you exhale, cross your right arm over your left. So your elbows are on top of one another. And then bend the elbows. Find your eagle arms. Elbows are in line with the shoulders, so slightly lift them. And then push your forearms towards me. You can let your head drop down onto your biceps and breathe into that back body. Stretching out through the shoulders after giving them a little bit of work today. Lovely. On your next breath in, taking your arms out wide. This time your left elbow crosses on top. Bend the elbows. Eagle arms. So lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Head drops down if that feels comfortable. And then breathe into that upper body. Lovely. Nice big breath in. Exhale to release the arms down. Hands can come onto baby, onto the knees or in the lap. Close your eyes. Breathe in to sit tall and proud. Exhale to soften. Notice how you feel. The temperature, strength, flexibility. And then bringing hands together at heart center, bowing the head to heart and baby. Really thank yourself for carving out this time to look after body, mind, and baby. Blinking the eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing this strengthening practice with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a little thumbs up. To complement this practice, you might now want to go and do my prenatal relaxation flow. So I will link that down below. I have a whole pregnancy playlist actually, so you can have a little browse through and see what you feel like. I hope you've had a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.